Okay, good morning everybody. It is Funday Monday. We actually started the challenge, but I forgot to turn on my mic for part 1, because I'm great. So we are going to be doing a little commentary for a game that I already had. So this was a Zerg versus Protoss, and the Funday Monday theme of this Funday Monday is you must be building a queen at a hatchery at all points in the game. So we're talking like a lot of queens, like a lot of queens. So, I believe this map is Dust Towers, and my opponent was asking for some free wins. I think he's like probably pushing for Diamond League. He was Platinum League. Our MMR's dropped. I haven't really been playing this game too much. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, man. Overwatch is amazing. Okay, so as this game gets underway, let's just speed things up. So immediately, he starts asking me where I'm from, and whenever somebody tries to chat me up, I'm like, this guy's cheesing me. The strats, if they are talking to me, they're not focusing on the game, right? But so I get like super paranoid, and then I send a drone scout, and then I'm like scouting around my base as well. Get up my hatchery before my get up my spawning pool before my third hatchery, just because I think he might be going for some early type aggression. I'm like, hey, what the heck, man? But he's going for a natural expansion. And then I see that with the drone. Eventually. There we go. I'm like, okay. He's expanded. And then I keep this drone alive as long as possible. He builds a zealot because he actually doesn't know what I'm doing, and he has to hold position right there. He's not getting up his work rate though. Just rushing for that robo. And my drone gets to see like everything that he has. Like macro back home, producing some queens. Little gap here. I should be producing another queen. There we go. Now, one excuse that I have for this Funday Monday is that I'm just bad at macro with the Zerg. So, as you can see, we have another hatchery not producing a queen, but we eventually remember it, right? Yeah, we eventually remember. Oh, I was supply blocked as well. That could be a reason why it was not on the production tab. But our opponent going to be going for a Robo and Twilight Council. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's gonna go for, what's it called? That thing. Adepts and Immortals. Jesus, my brain. And this is it kills my drone. I did the mineral walk through, but it did not matter, and we're still just producing queens, man. It actually takes a lot of minerals to just produce queens. So here he goes with a Dark Shrine, and he's going to be dropping some Dark Templars on him back. In this game, it was painful. This is a spoiler alert, guys. It was painful. So he has an idle probe, and in the meantime, we are just going to be producing nothing but queens. So the nice thing about producing mass queen is that you get to spread your creep. I already was able to drop a creep tumor here, drop a creep tumor here, and now I'm connected pretty much between all the bases. There is this little area on the ramp that it's not really connected, so I could be producing or throwing down like another creep tumor right here or around here so I can spot for drops like warp prisms and whatnot. And so but the only problem with this map is that it is so far to connect the bases with creep. And here we go. Here's the warp prism. The first set of Dark Templars going to be warping in soon. He does have his warp gate research finally. And he's throwing down, wow, 3, 4, 5 more gateways? 4 more gateways, I can't count. And he actually has an observer. I guess this is just kind of like the, okay, well I already have everything that I need in order to Dark Templar drop. Might as well build something else. Okay, so 3 Dark Templar could be producing 1 more, but actually no, he can't. He doesn't have enough warp gates for that. So here it comes. We are just producing queens, and we don't actually have any detection. We don't know what he's doing. We thought we knew what he was doing. We totally didn't know what he was doing. So here come the Dark Templar. One is going to be going into our third base, going to be sniping some drones. I'm like, oh my god, something's attacking me. And then I eventually start a Spore Crawler, I would imagine. Come to the natural expansion, start a Spore Crawler there. Transfer all the drones into the main base so we don't lose too much here. And he just retreats them back to this base, targets down the Spore Crawler. Spore Crawler gonna go down. And this Dark Templar actually focused down the queens for a little bit. That's why you can see these guys are slightly damaged. But then he focuses down the Spore Color, and things are looking really, really bad. So far in the units lost tab, we've lost a base, we've lost a Spore Color, we've lost pretty much everything. And we're not producing queens, because I'm in like full panic mode. So please forgive me for this one. But like, I'm just trying to not die here. So I think that's acceptable. Plus that, it's not like we can make every game a Funday Monday submission. All I can say is like, this is a failure. I wouldn't submit this. Transfuse or not. We do get a couple of Overseers eventually, and are able to clean up those Dark Templar eventually. We just lost like a lot of things. Did we kill that Observer? We killed the Observer as well. So, in terms of units lost, actually we're doing okay. His Warp Prism is going to be able to get out, and he is going to be warping in just a few units. Going to be taking his third base, it looks like, yep. And we eventually clean up this Dark Templar that was poking the other base. In terms of workers, he only killed off 9. He was really focusing on getting the Spore Colors and killing off the hatchery there. And we were able to save a lot by just transferring them up here and starting the Spore Color right here as well. So it looks like he's got 4 more Dark Templar. He already knows that I prepared for this, so I'm not completely sure I agree with this decision, but he decides to go for a little attack as well. I guess he feels like he did enough damage with that in order to kill us, but we have so many queens, man. We have a lot of freaking queens. How many is this? Like 8? And they have a lot of energy as well because I can't spread creep very efficiently with the creep tumors. So here we go. I'm like, oh my god, just retreat. I have probably like a bunch of queens just not doing anything back at home. But here we go, look at this. Transfuse. In terms of units lost, we're not losing too much. Did we even actually lose a queen here? Oh, we lost a queen. But not before we killed a good amount of units. Did we get this Warp Prism? We killed the Warp Prism, go me. So that attack was not as effective as you would like. We get our +1/+1 on our queens as well, and getting up a Hydralisk Den so we can get the range. See, I think this was a smart choice going for Hydralisks, and probably going for Roaches in general, just because they share the upgrade for the missile attack with the Mass Queen. And still just producing queens, getting our +2/+2 ups. He's producing a couple more Dark Templar, guessing, yep, just morphing them into the Archons, producing a bunch of probes back at home, but he doesn't actually have any forges, does he? No, he was pretty all in with all these gateways. Can't effectively produce out of everything. So, we are going to be quite ahead in the meantime with our upgrades. And just healing up some of our units. I could have been healing up these Overseers. They need some love too. Going to be spreading more creep, producing more queens, getting in some Hydralisks because they're good. And here comes another attack. We need to group up. Bring the Overseers back. Okay, or you could just poke them and make them go back. That works. And I think he realizes that I just have too big of an army. Oh, that's nice to know. Queens count as part of your army. Huh. Okay. So wait, does that mean the queens back at home count as well? Looks like there was a probe probably trying to either see if there was an expansion or set up a proxy pylon. Regardless, it was denied. Warp Prism is going to be coming back up here, but it's in range of the queen, so the queen's just gonna be like, hey, none of that. None of that, man. Dude, transfuse the Overseers. Come on, me. Well, anyway, we have a bunch of creep tumors, we have a bunch of queens, we need to spread this. We're only like halfway across the map, we're not even spreading the creep over here because I'm bad. And at this point I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting like maxed out almost on just queens. Like if you produce just like non-stop queens, you max out like really fast. I lost all of those drones and the hatchery, and we were still able to just max out pretty quickly, man. He does have a lot of units or minerals on his side as well, so maybe he could be almost maxed out as well. But regardless, going to be grouping up a couple more queens, and I really wish you could reset the rally point for these queens, man. That'd be so great. And do I get the Lurker Den? Okay, so I am producing the Lurker Den. It's on the production tab as well. Just grouping things up, eventually pushing across the map, trying to spread more creep. And I guess I cancelled off a lot of the creep tumors that I was trying to produce. Queens are so goddamn slow off of creep though, man. Look at this. You guys thought Hydralisks were slow. I made this joke already, but it wasn't on stream. That you guys could hear anyway. Anyway, here we go. So our first attack is eventually going to be coming in here. And so here we go. I'm going to be pushing in first with the Hydralisks because they move faster. And going to be focusing things down. Trying to transfuse the Hydralisks, but man, Hydralisks are really, really squishy. So you can see these Colossus are doing a lot of work on top of these Hydras. And the Zealots are going to be just charging everything down as well. The Queens really aren't doing full DPS just because they are getting outranged by the Colossus. And they're getting like all clumped up because they're off of creep as well. So doing a little bit of stutter step micro forward. In the production tab we have like a bazillion Hydralisks and no Queens. There we go. A few Queens on the production tab again. And it should be just rallying towards the front here. Oh, why? Bad micro. Very, very bad micro. And he tries to focus down my Overseers with the Stalkers in order to warp in more Dark Templar, I think. But we were able to effectively use the transfuse button in order to save them. Or one of them, anyway. There we go. Melting a couple of Queens, though. Could have been microing that a little bit better. Also probably could have gotten that Dark Templar. But this Overseer was out of range. Going to be morphing in a few Lurkers now that we are in a nice position, I guess, since he has not that many units. Going to be transfuse, 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 transfuse. Name of the game, man. Oh, go. Go, Lurkers, go. And with these Lurkers, it's just like super hard for him to deal with this now. Does he even have any observers at this point? Nope, he has one Colossus. So these Lurkers get free reign over like everything pretty much. And since I had the rally point towards the front, a couple Overlords are going to be joining the party, unfortunately. But that is going to be that, pretty much. He doesn't have any way to deal with us, and again, the problem with making all these Queens is like, look at this, we have like 4 Queens per base, not even mining, or not even getting sent to the front. Could be transferring these drones over here, could be building another hatchery. Another hatchery seems really important at this point. But we were pretty much already in a position to win, so things were okay. So that's a decent way to start things out, unfortunately. I forgot to turn on my microphone. So let's see. So we've been going for probably like 10 minutes, so we'll just play one game and then stop for today. So sorry again about part 1. Last week part 2 failed, and this week part 1 failed. If it's not one thing, it's another. Oh well, man. Okay. So now we're going up against another Protoss player, but this time on Arena. Yeah. I don't know if we can effectively get 3 bases on Arena. Okay, well, whatever. Here we go. Good luck. Have fun. Set up our camera hotkeys. Make another Overlord, because Overlords are cool, and I don't want to get some life blocks. Here we go to save the day. I guess we're going for a spawning pool. Yep. Ah, man, this is annoying. Oh. Yep. Okay. Oops. Let's get this queen up, man. Okay. Let's get the overlords in position to eventually scout a space. Oh wait, we already have a drone there. What am I doing? Do 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 do. Producing queens, just non-stop queens. Da, 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 da. Oh. Oops. Too many. Okay. I don't know why he asked. He could just do it. I'd be cool with it. I'd be cool with it. That's what I normally do. I'm just like, please pause, and then I press pause. But he's a nice guy, I guess. I've got more secrets than you'll ever know. I don't even know, man. So how's everybody doing today? I know that I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, and I've uploaded a lot of Overwatch recently. So, sorry about the random change in the direction of the channel, but it's pretty much just gonna be like whatever game that I've been playing recently. I played a little, Transistor. That was such a good game. I played, Bastion as well. Super Giant Games, man. They do such a great job with the storytelling, the narration. Oh, just great games overall. Okay, go, 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 go. Hey. Hey. Go. Go, 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 go. What is this? Cyber... What? Cyber... Okay. Da, 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 da. Wait, really? That's a cybercore? I can't actually produce queens. That sucks. Oops. I wish I could cancel that and the energy would just get sucked right back up into the queen. That'd be really weird though. But at the same time, please. What the heck? No! Run up! Ah! Ah! Oh, wait. I want to get this up. Oops. Okay. the nice thing on this map, at least, is that the bases are super close together. Hey. He's probably like, what the hell is this? No! Save the queen!
We require more minerals. Unacceptable command.
Oh, can it not reach? That sucks.
So more overlords. We so
Okay. Let's try and go back into the base and see the tech. We have like... I don't even know.
our forces are under attack.
I don't know what he's doing, yo. Does that mean he has a pylon over here? Possibly?
Unacceptable command.
Ah. Well.
Mutation. We require more minerals. Unacceptable.
You know what? Maybe we should build like a nydus worm. What's the nydus worm? S.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. New metamorphosis complete. So more overlords. So more
We did it. We did it. The attack with the masked queen. Oh man, that's actually pretty fun. That's pretty good. It's a lot better than I thought it'd be. So whenever we're attacking, we kind of forget to produce queens, but I think that's okay. So, part 1, I'm so sorry guys again. Let's just do a little replay analysis and watch where we failed, and if we could have done anything against this pylon rush. So, nope, denies that, forces us to build a beast spawning pool. Eventually get that hatchery up. Eventually get this hatchery up. He produces... If we just went for mass circling, we might have been able to kill him. But we had to produce queens, so I don't think we would have been able to afford that. So, unfortunate. Our opponent is scouting out for possible other bases. Oh, that's cool. That's why he had the cell coming in from the same one. Okay. And spreading the creep down these tight little corridors. Luckily for me, he didn't prepare defenses to engage at that choke point. Is he actually going for a fourth base as well? He just sets up a proxy pylon right here. but we're producing like a bazillion units right now. He was able to force field a couple of the units off that. That was annoying to deal with, but we got enough queens out in order to just beat him down, I think. So we do have 3 queens. Oh, okay, well, that's that. We forgot to produce them at the end. But that's going to be that. Hope you guys enjoyed this Funday Monday. This was actually a lot more effective than I thought. Queens are just good units, man. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.